everyone, I'm Leslie, and I am traveling the world looking for everything unique, different, and the more off the beaten path, the better. And today we are flying from Milan, Italy, on a whim of a change of plans to go to London, England. And beyond London just being a shark ball of awesomeness, we did that after deciding that we were not going to tour Switzerland. So as you can imagine, the things that we need to do in London need to be super, super, super awesome in order to make up for not touring Switzerland. Bring on London. If you haven't seen my video on our Milan trip and our side train trip through Switzerland, you for sure want to check that out. After we took the Bernines Express through Switzerland, we will absolutely be back to Switzerland, but that's for another day, because right now we need to go check out London. Before I tell you all about London, I just want to take a minute to do a giant thank you to everyone that is watching or has watched any videos on my channel with Point My Soul North. This is just a labor of love for me, and I'm able to relive every single spot we stop and see through creating these videos, and I'm just so grateful you're here for your participation, and I wanted to be sure to say thank you. If you haven't already subscribed, do that, because we have an entire world to cover, and I want to make sure you don't miss a single bit of it. But thank you. We flew from Milan, Italy to London, England, and let me tell you, the airline counter service around the world has figured it out. The United States needs to definitely get on their game. There's kiosks that allow you to tag, weigh, and send your bags off. It's so seamless. It's so quick.
This is just so much easier, isn't it? Can we do it like waiting on the line to put your bags in and stuff? Prego.
Off to London.
Prego.
Grazie. And then hello and goodbye. How do we say it in a British accent?
Bloody hell.
On a side note, does anyone check their passport storage like 1,000 times while they're traveling? Just asking for a friend.
That's good. Whenever she does something
And not only is the airline check-in super streamlined, don't even get me started on immigration. These immigration kiosks allow you to independently scan your passport and your face and pass right through. We haven't waited in a single line anywhere in the world.
Paid attention.
So our Airbnb isn't quite ready yet. So we meet the owner of the Airbnb at the location so that we can leave our bags with him. It's right in the center of Covent Gardens. I know. So if you don't know London, Covent Gardens and the area around there is the place to be. And our condo, our Airbnb, is right dead center in the middle of it. So anyway, we leave our bags with him and then we hit the streets so we can start getting reunited with our beloved London.
On Monday, yeah.
Options around here anyway. That's perfect.
This portable phone charger is a travel item I will never go anywhere in the world without. It and the lanyard that's connected to my phone are total game changers. Okay, so reason number one to abandon Switzerland and go to London is the London series. Major League Baseball and the City of London, England have paired up in a beautiful match to bring Roy's love of the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies together in London at the London series to play baseball in the West Ham United soccer stadium. And we flew to be at the game. So before we go to the game though, the London series took over Trafalgar Square, and they have kind of like a just an experience, a baseball experience. And so we're going to go check it out to kind of get the party started with this Met game in London. Many of you don't know Roy as well as you know me, but let me introduce you to Roy Metjet Nielsen. Like, no joke, seriously, his name is Roy Metjet Nielsen. He is everything Mets, everything Jets, and this is like the cat's pajamas to be here at this event. It is so super cool. He's beyond himself. Trafalgar Square is one of London's most vibrant places in the middle of the city. The square is surrounded by galleries, cultural space, and historic buildings, including London's National Gallery, which includes incredible works from Cézanne, Monet, Rembrandt, Van Gogh, Michelangelo, Da Vinci. This museum is not only incredible and extensive, but it's free. It's open to the public from 10 to 6 p.m. daily and Friday until 9. They do limit the traffic, so booking online is recommended. Our Airbnb is ready. Check this out. Remember, this is in the center of Covent Gardens, is a one-bedroom condo in a private building, beautiful view. We loved it. The link for the Airbnb will be in the caption below. Day 2, we're going to explore the city for the standard London-y stuff and spend the afternoon at the Major League Baseball takeover event as we prepare for the second of our epic events in London. Okay, so I'm not a play or musical or Broadway person at all. I would rather watch paint dry, to be honest. But having said that, I loved it. We went to John Cleese's play, Fawlty Towers. Anybody Fawlty Towers fans? If you watch any kind of British shows, you should be familiar with Fawlty Towers. And if you're not, go check it out. It's actually really good. And the play was exceptional. The actor who played Basil Fawlty and the actor that played Manuel, all of the actors were incredible, but those two were exceptional. And it just made for such an incredible play. It was non-stop. I don't even know how they can remember their lines like that. They were so good, it was so funny, such a great show. Can't recommend it highly enough. If you can't go to London to see the play, just watch it online. It's such a great show and we loved it. Okay, let's see which one of these British terms you know in honor of the Mets playing in London. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, first one, Bagsy.
Bagsy. How you feel after a night of drinking?
No. Bagsy means it's the equivalent to calling shotgun. So like Bagsy front seat.
Yes.
Right. Barmy.
Barmy is a little warm outside.
No, that's balmy.
Okay.
Barmy. It
Barmy.
means you're crazy.
Okay.
How about pissed?
Drunk.
Take me out to the ball game.
Drunk.
Yeah, drunk.
Not angry.
No, drunk.
How about yonks?
Yonks. A Chinese herb. Yonks.
How does that have to do with Britain?
That's what they call Chinese people. Chinese people walking in the street slowly. Yonks.
Okay, we're gonna start over. What is yonks?
It's how Chinese people say the Bronx.
What does that have to do with Britain?
Nothing.
No, it means we haven't visited here for a long time.
Right.
We haven't visited here for yonks.
Okay.
Chips.
French fries.
Root for the home.
Scrummy.
Scrummy. Very dirty.
Oh, it's delicious.
Scrummy?
Scrummy's
That doesn't
delicious.
sound delicious.
I know, scrummy chips.
Scrummy chips.
How about codswallop? Codswallop.
Codswallop. No idea.
It's nonsense.
Nonsense.
Just, how about dishy?
Cute girl.
Root for the
Good
home.
one. Yeah. Or it's typically for a man. How about skiffy? Squiffy. Squiffy.
Squiffy. A small train in the tube station.
No. It's you're on your way to being completely blasted.
Blasted.
Drunk.
I'm squiffy.
Squiffy. Toddle pip.
No idea.
It means goodbye.
Okay. That's
An
not, no one
English
uses.
term for,
I've never heard of any of these. This
I
is
know.
BS.
you did know chips
Yeah, and pissed.
and pissed. So not
Yeah,
too bad.
That's it. Yeah, not too good.
Okay, number 2, super epic thing we did in London. Today is the day the Mets meet the Phillies at the West Ham United Stadium, and what a blast we had. If you recall, we saw the Giants, the Tokyo Giants, play in Tokyo. Seeing a baseball game in another country, it's just so, I don't know, it just creates a whole different experience. And this obviously was special because it was the Mets, but being in the West Ham United stadium. Another side note, if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, the show Ted Lasso is Ted coaching the West Ham United soccer team. So, and I love the Ted Lasso show. I would love to know how many people watch Ted Lasso. So put it in the comments. I love Ted Lasso, and I don't know, just it was being there, knowing that in the stadium with the Mets, with Roy, who is like an 8-year-old. He's so excited. Just the whole thing, it was just so super fun. Okay, so we're so excited. We're running around like little kids, getting our pictures taken and getting all of our concession stuff, and we go to find our seats. So we go down to where our seats are, and they're in a great location and great spot, but we're probably like 15 rows up. But what's 15 rows down are these giant speakers, and they are turned up to like 4,000. And we are not like sensitive to sound and like fussy. Oh, it was so bad. We could not sit there. And I'm not saying anything, so I just don't want to be like that girl. And I'm like looking at Roy thinking, oh my gosh, is he bothered by this? And all I can think is, I'm not going to be able to sit through 9 innings with this speaker like blaring in my ear. And finally he looks at me and says, it is crazy loud right here. Yes. So we proceed to get help. Yay, we're relocated. We have new awesome seats.
Game featuring the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Accompanying the players today are students from Bobby Moore Academy, a member of the MLB London Series Legacy Program.
The game's incredible. Go Mets. M-E-T-S. Mets, Mets, Mets. I don't think they do that. I think it's J-E-T-S. Jets, Jets, Jets. But whatever. It's Leslie here from the Royal Caribbean World Cruise News. If I asked you December 10th, 2023, if you would be seeing a Met baseball game in London, what would you say?
No, I would have said, let's not go on the cruise because I'm missing the Mets season, and we're actually getting to see the Mets here. Awesome.
Well, lucky you that you got to go on a world cruise and go to London and see the Mets play the Phillies and win.
Do you have any peanuts and Cracker Jacks in that hand right now?
No peanuts and Cracker Jacks, but I will get you inside.
Let's go Mets.
Day 6, we explore some more with an easy day as we have another humongously, amazingly awesome night planned. Wait for it. Are there any Oasis fans watching the video today? Any Liam Gallagher fans? For those of you that don't know, Oasis and Liam Gallagher, Liam and his brother are singers in a band Oasis. They have a feud going on for decades now, and so they've gone their separate ways. There's rumor that there's a new concert being announced for an Oasis reunion. But in the interim, they have their own careers, and Liam Gallagher is in concert while we are in London. I'm a huge Oasis fan. I had no idea. Oasis is like the Beatles. No joke, straight up like the Beatles in England. And this was the most unleashed, crazy, sold out show in the O2 Arena. He did he brought back his Definitely Maybe debut album of Oasis, very first album they ever did, and Liam sang it. Every single song from the album was the concert we saw in the O2 while we were there. And so, as you can imagine, because it's the debut album, these songs have been around for decades. Everyone knew the words. Everyone was screaming the words. There were beers flying through the air. the water being thrown. It was unleashed is the only way for me to describe it. The mechanics, all the audio equipment was covered in plastic because things were getting like, it was coming from everywhere. It was so fun. Yeah, just so great. So when Oasis announces their reunion tour, our last day in London, we plan to see the changing of the guard at the Buckingham Palace. I have some tips on how to see them and some kind of pointers to get the best view. So check that out in the caption.
It'd be harder to go from German to American than German to British. See the Queen?
That's yin and yang.
And we plan to chill for the day. And by chill, I mean have cookies. And with that, we are back on the train, going back to the airport to fly back to Milan, because our next stop is Verona, Italy. We're making our way back across the top of Italy to rejoin the Ultimate World Cruise in Ravenna. Not only is Verona one of the most special places in my heart, it also is the jumping off point for us to do a little side trip that rivals our train in Switzerland. It was breathtakingly beautiful and is absolutely a video you do not want to miss. So if you enjoyed the video today, be sure to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And again, don't forget to subscribe so you're notified of the Verona and the epic, beautiful, amazing spot we see. And until Verona, thank you, and bye for now.